I had a lot of hopes from this Malayalam film because it was written and directed by Vipin Das, who had earlier written a fabulous Malayalam comedy called Jai 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 He. So, how does this film fare? Watch this video till the end. Hi guys, this is Farhad and welcome back to my channel Popcorn Reviews. If you're new to this channel, then please smash that subscribe button now and remember to like and comment on the video. Liking and commenting helps fuel the YouTube algorithm. And today, the Malayalam film that we're going to be talking about is the new film called Vaazha, which has a tagline called Biopic of a Billion Boys. Now, how is this film, given that it had such a catchy tagline? Let's find out. So, coming to the story and screenplay, Vaazha, the premise of Vaazha and the tagline of Vaazha says it all. A biopic of a billion boys. It is essentially a story of a bunch of losers, so to say, who fall in the third category, wherein they're good for nothing basically, and the other two categories being studious or above average. There are a set of youngsters, who navigate through this hilarious coming of age drama that deals with complexities of adulthood amongst a little commentary on parenting and a bit of toxic parenting as well. Now this film had a relatable premise to it. It had a sense of nostalgia to it which instantly did put a smile on my face. Now this writing here, it isn't really novel, you would say. It's not novel, it's not something that you've not watched already, but every time this issue or this topic is dealt with, it instantly takes you back to your school and college days in which you had a lot of fun. And here, because you're saying it's a biopic of a billion boys, any of the characters that are there in the film can be replaced by another character from a different walk of life, and still the outcome would not change. You would find yourself related, you almost find each character relatable, or a part of you that is relatable at some point of your life. And I think that made for a very interesting premise. Now, I did like the opening sequence here that was there, in which there was a direct relation between a banana plantation comprising of raw bananas, and these raw bananas were directly equated to these bunch of losers that are there, the loser characters that are there, who are often compared to the ripe bananas. They're compared to them, but they are still indigestible. They're indigestible. So it's basically not in accordance to the society, you can say. And amidst this, there are several moments that are created of laughter that actually make you laugh. Now you might argue that the proceedings here, especially at the start, it is a little fragmented, you can say. It almost represents an Instagram reel of sorts. But the good point is that the heart of it is in the right place. The tone is correct here, which basically means that it has a lot to offer in terms of the laughter that is there, and it's enjoyable and it is entertaining, and all these fragmented sequences that are there, they are connected by the thread of parenthood here. So you frequently see the stature of the parents, as they go to visit the principal, who calls them following some sort of mischief that these characters do. Now, these characters itself, they have different traits. They do not have similar traits that are there, but all of them, have a common goal of friendship. And friendship is also one of the core ingredients of the drama, that it actually touches a nice little chord that is there. The tone of the drama, though, it gets a little serious in the second hour that is there, before which the halfway mark, it involves a little sequence of a police inspector who arrests these bunch of children that are there. And I think that also led to a lot of laughter, given that the story had a little backstory to offer, wherein he narrates his own incident and his own, so to say, we call it dukhda, so his own conscious and his own story that is there, and how he landed up with the job that he really did not want to do. So I think that contributed to a bit of laughs that is there. But the story does get little repetitive in the middle, I would say. It was going around a little bit in circles although the tone of the drama definitely changed towards being a little serious. And by serious, I also meant that the point of view of the drama changed towards the parents as well, who you could clearly see was succumbing under the peer pressure of the society that is there. And that, I think, was also an important crux in the film that is there, of what it was trying to say. However, I did not really like the sudden transformation in the character of the parents that were there. It should have been a little organic, with a little bit of build up that is there. There was build up, but it wasn't really organic. It was almost like a switch that was switched off, switched on, that completely changed the picture. And but I could make out what the writer was trying to say here. He was trying to say that even parents were once children who were put under pressure by their own parents, and that is the thread that continues at the end of the film as well, which it's a vicious circle. So when you are in the place of your father, when you grow up, you're going to have a similar situation to deal with your own children, which is what the film tries to say. And I think that is a nice little circle of life that is shown in a nice little screenplay. I really like the screenplay, although it was a little uneven for my liking, but it really made for a good watch. Now, coming to the technical aspects, the dialogues, the music, and the direction, I felt the dialogues are pretty sharp and they contributed towards the laughter of the film. The music here is also good, and it almost transports you to that bygone era of the school and college that actually, makes for a nostalgic kind of a watch. There's a little, sweetness in the drama that you really enjoy. Even the cinematography comprises of frames that rely on this nostalgic factor, whether it is focusing on the antiques of the characters that are there. It almost transfers you to your kinds of mischief that you've done in your childhood. Some of them would be common to what you're seeing on celluloid in the film here. The editing, I felt, was a little loose, I would say, because I did feel that the drama did get a little repetitive in the middle, and that could have been edited out or ironed out a little for a tighter watch, you can say. Director Anand Menon, I think he does a good job here. Not a great job, but a good job. You could see that the direction has some rough corners, in his armory. But other than that, I think the staging, I had little issues with the staging as well in certain scenes that were there, but I did like the characterization. I did like how he created that tone of playful banter and laughter that was there amongst the characters. I think that created a very warm and nostalgic factor to the drama, and I really liked that. Even the serious elements, it had its heart in the right place, and credit to the director for that. Although there were little issues here and there, and I'm sure Anand is going to improve, with every outing that is there. So the direction was good here. Coming to the performances, I feel the performances are also good. They made for a good watch. All of them managed to impress. Siju, Sunny, Joman. I think Joman Jyotir was outstanding. I think it was very funny. I think Amit also did a good job. Some of the other characters, like Meenakshi and Shruti, even some of the other characters like Aziz, the fathers that were there, I think Nopsy, all of them did a wonderful, wonderful job. All of them contributed well to the overall scheme of things. And I also liked, that there was a sense of sincerity and earnestness in every character that was there. And it did leave a little hint for the season, I wouldn't say season 2, it's not season 2, but the next chapter in the franchise that is there, dealing with probably a set of story with another set of boys. So I think that was an interesting aspect, and you could see a few actors there as well who would probably be a part of the second film of the franchise. And so Vaazha overall is a hilarious coming of age drama. I really liked it. It has a lot of nostalgic factor to it, and I really enjoyed the nostalgia and the drama that is there. Although it was a little uneven, but it still made for a nice little watch that is there. And it also had a few themes that it tackled with of adulthood, the complexities that it had, also with toxic parenting, all of which did make for a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful watch. And I did like the film at the end of the day. Not the best Malayalam film I've seen, but definitely a good watch at the end of the day. It is streaming on Disney Plus Hotstar. So if you're liking this video, please smash that like button, comment on what did you make of the film Vaazha, and did you like it or not? How did you like it in comparison to Nuna Kudi? That I think was the clash, on Independence Day that was there. Also, if there are any recommendations, throw me some and I will get to them soon enough. Also, share this video with your friends and family. Ask them to subscribe to the channel. Let's grow this Digi family together. If you'd like to read my full review of Vaazha, it's available on my site, Popcorn Reviews with a double S, the link of which is in the description box below. Also, visit me on different social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Letterboxd, and Twitter. And all links are in the description box. I do not end up making a video on everything that I watch, but there is a new review every day on your site which you can read in your own language. There's a translate into button. You can read that in your language easily. So make sure you utilize that facility and show some love for my site as well. I'll see you again soon with another video. Till then, take care of yourselves and thank you so much for your love and support. Cheers.